A lot of people is looking at the snitch allegations as being placed on Atlanta in the streets right now. They're looking at it from a shocking standpoint, or they can't believe it, or they like, man, the streets is a myth. But I'm looking at it from a totally different perspective. I think a lot of good is gonna come out of all of this madness, all of this drama, all of this trauma, all of this chaos. A lot of good is gonna happen. They're gonna put it's gonna put lyricism and conscious or substantive rap back at the forefront just by default, because people are gonna want to hear something and not something made up or something that's not real, yeah, like your real life, you know. And a lot of conscious artists and a lot of gospel rappers, gospel singers, just dope, positive artists have a lot to say, but the algorithm feeds off negativity, and most people are accustomed to negativity being at the forefront of all things. And you know, typically a lot of people feel like the money's in the negativity, and so this kind of is like the beginning of a reset. I wouldn't go so far to saying it is, you know, God is doing it, but He could be. For the most part, I really believe it, but I wouldn't go all into it from a religious or a spiritual angle, but just off common sense and just off evolution and how things evolve and how things fall and crumble, from rap groups to sports teams to singers to, I mean, just employees, employers. People move on, people quit, people retire, people break up, people make up, people fall out. Everything evolves, everything moves forward or backwards in life. And I think this is one of those situations where an Andre 3000 could fit right in perfect and have something to actually rap about and speak to his community base. I think the Jid album was perfect to drop at this time period. I think it's a lot of people. D1 comes to mind when, you know, you're talking about conscious or spiritual messages. It's a lot of artists, both local, regional, international, and just all over the world that has something to say, and I think it can fit this time. Instead of, you know, people just trying to make a hit record to chart, I think we're gonna get back to making music to fit the time, so that when I'm older, I can remember this is what was happening in 2025 to 2030, because the music spoke about it. And I think it's beautifully placed that the whole Kendrick and Drake thing happened before this, because it's just a reset or a rude awakening for the whole hip hop community, black people as a whole, our community, the streets, and everything. I mean, I really feel like some good is gonna come from this. Of course, it's probably gonna get a little worse before it gets better, but I really feel like this is a perfect storm or a perfect reset for what's about to take place.